Hi Miranda, this is Togastai of the Wet'suwet'en Nation. I'm from the Laksamusu clan, and my wife here is Frida Houston, and
And
she's
I'm from the Unistoten people of the Headwaters. And this is whose territory we're on. It's my territory, my clan's.
we're really proud of what you're doing. It's amazing the level of commitment that you have. There's a lot of people who are really inspired by the work that you're doing, and it really inspires us. You know, we're out here on the land with our supporters, protecting this territory, and we need more people like you. We need a lot more people like you out there willing to do what it takes to stop these companies from coming in and destroying these lands. What you're doing is admirable. You're protecting entire ecosystems that are still intact from being logged and replaced with these these plantations that are designed to just allow people to come back in and log another 80 years from now, or 50 years, or however long it takes for these trees to grow. And we're basically doing the same fight. The fight that we're doing up here is to try and protect what's left of the old growth forest. There's not too much of it left. You know, these logging companies are they're greedy. They're hungry. They're the largest sawmill in the world is located down this road. The road that we take to come out to our camp up here has the world's largest sawmill on it. Canfor opened up the world's largest sawmill, I believe it was in 2004, and they want to destroy everything that that is needed for us to sustain not just ourselves but our culture. We're out here physically stopping a pipeline from coming onto our territory, but we're also active in protecting the territory from other industrial activities. Last August we had an action camp where about 200 people came in from all over the world to come and support us, and it was a beautiful experience, one of the most powerful experiences that a lot of people had, including us, in a really long time. And there was workshops that occurred during that time period. Different people kept coming in throughout the days to participate in the workshops that we had. It's a long trek to get out here, but a lot of the people actually risk driving up these logging roads, these dangerous logging roads, because there's a lot of logging activity back here. And during the action camp, we actually stopped a logging company called Canfor. Canfor wanted to come in and log out the areas back here, and when we asked them to have a look at their logging plans, we realized that they were actually logging large blocks along the right-of-way, the proposed right-of-way for the pipelines that want to come through here. And previous to that, a year before, we confronted Canfor out on the territory here because they were actually logging a huge swath of land across the Gosnell Creek, which is the place where a lot of the salmon that we depend on give birth to their young. And they logged, what was it, 25 kilometers? About a 25-kilometer swath of land along the Gosnell Creek, right up to the creek. There was hardly any buffer zones or no buffer zones in a lot of the areas that they logged to protect the salmon. And they started logging on the eastern side just this past year, and huge swaths of land started to be cleared. And we stopped them from coming. So we've been active out here on the territories for quite a few years. We're grassroots people. We're here to protect the lands. These lands are unceded. They belong to us. They have never been transferred over. There's no document anywhere that says that we've transferred the rights of these territories to anybody else. So the government's been notified of this, industry's been notified of this, and all of the other sellout Aboriginal people out there, whether they come from Indian bands or tribal councils or boardroom people, they've all been notified that the territories are no longer going to be under any of their control. They belong to the grassroots people. We're the ones that live here out on the territories. We're the ones that are occupying these places. We're the ones that are protecting them, because it's our unborn's future that's at risk, and we're not going to let anybody jeopardize that.